A new story just revealed that the price of XRP has gone through an amazing rise, reaching an impressive $1,427. This is due to the fact that 30% of the world's banks have adopted the technology. Even though 30% might not seem like much at first, look, it is a big part of the banking industry. It's interesting that nearly a third of the world's banks are interested in Ripple. In the modern part, we are given all the proof we need to believe this, but the question still stands. Is it true that these banks are using Ripple to its best potential? It looks like not, and we'll talk more about this today. We'll also look at some new information that suggests Ripple is getting ready to go public by the end of March. With this flow, XRP's price could easily rise to a mouth-watering $897 in just over a month, just as March comes to a close. Hey there, money! Family and friends, welcome back to your go-to place for everything XRP. First, let's touch base quickly before we get into the meat of modern content. Please do me a small favor. To become a part of our great group, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and bell button. Also, here's a heads up. As more than 1,000,000 subscribers sign up for the giveaway, we're getting excited for a great XRP gift. As easy as following 3 simple steps, so make sure you're ready and tuned in. Also, don't forget to leave a money comment in the feedback to secure your spot in the giveaway. It's interesting that SBI Holdings alone is responsible for about 4% of all foreign money deposits made by banks around the world. In the big picture, this means that SBI could have a huge 4% share of the 30% global banking market, likely using Ripple's technology. It is, however, only the tip of the iceberg. Ripple has also made a big deal out of its relationship with the Brazilian central bank to offer on-demand liquidity. This is just one piece of the global puzzle that fits with what we're talking about now when we talk about the RXCEC. If you watched my last video, you may remember that we talked about how the US, China, Brazil, South Africa, Russia, and India all have direct connections with Ripple for on-demand funding and central bank virtual currencies. TS. When you compare the world's GDP to that of just the BRICS countries, they make up 20% of the world's economic output. This leads us to an exciting chance. If the BRICS countries decide to work with Ripple together, the effects could be huge. I did a good job of protecting this in a previous video by showing that adding CBDCs to the XRP system is possible, and steps are already being taken in that direction. It's impossible to stress how important the XRP ledger is in this situation. It is a very important part of how the economy is changing. As we expected, this means that Ripple's technology will become even more useful during the next bull market. Many people changed their minds about Ripple's growing role in economic technology after the Federal Reserve made an official statement. They said that both XRP and XLM could be very useful in helping the blockchain that their new FedNow charge device is built on. The Federal Reserve pointed out that their work with Metal blockchain was an important step toward making the switch from cash to strong coins smooth and easy. This effectively closed the gap between traditional banking systems and the decentralized finance quarter. At the moment, Americans can pay their bills right away using 1/3 birthday party apps like Venmo and PayPal, or they can use virtual coin wallets. FedNow service, on the other hand, is about to change all of that. It is currently in its test stage. Over 120 organizations, including well-known names like US Bank and Exchange Bank, as well as a range of payment processors and answer providers, have already signed up to use the platform. This development not only shows that blockchain technology is becoming more accepted and used in traditional financial services, but it also marks a major turning point in the coming together of traditional banks and the new world of decentralized finance. Ripple, a leader in cross-payment solutions and the dense ledger era, is set to be a key player in the FedNow initiative led by the Federal Reserve. Stellar Lumen's XLM, which is known for its blockchain-powered network that speeds up and lowers the costs of global transactions, is also likely to be added to the FedNow ecosystem. This is where the story takes an interesting turn. 8 hours ago, a story caught the attention of people in the fintech world. XRP skyrockets to at least 1,427 AYM, mid-30% adoption by banking institutions around the world. This is a great improvement that shows how blockchain can change finance, according to the report. The unexpected rise in the price of XRP to $1,427 is due to the fact that 30% of the world's banks are now accepting it as a form of payment. Bill's announcement of this stage of adoption creates huge demand for XRP, sending its price to unheard-of heights. With a market capitalization hanging at XRP's rise, is not only a victory for Ripple, but also a blessing for traders. At this point, the story gets more interesting when it's revealed that XRP's market share is almost 30%, pointing to even more adoption in the world's banking system. In a hanging replace that happened just 6 days ago, reviews said that XRP trades should go over $1.20 quadrillion, which would make its price potential $10,000. Financial institutions are now using the XRP system and its virtual property, which is a huge change. That being said, the information is out there and can't be argued with. Ripple's buyback scheme isn't just a guess. It's a fact. Everything is happening faster than anyone thought it would. The company behind XRP, Ripple Labs, isn't just thinking about buying XRP. A recent report says that Ripple is starting a big buyback that will retire close to $1 billion worth of XRP. People who participated in this movement have a lot of faith in XRP's price and its future in the financial world. The story gets more complicated when it comes out that the Federal Reserve isn't just watching, they're very interested in making XRP a central part of the world's payment systems. There will be great effects, and predictions say that XRP's price will rise to between $112,000 and $222,000 per coin once major banks start using it. In the international market, this rise in value shows how XRP can change the way global banking works. It has also been confirmed that Google's ideas are in line with this path, which supports the Federal Reserve's plan to use XRP for its exceptional abilities as a foreign payment solution. This set of trends is a big deal for Ripple and XRP. It puts them at the forefront of financial innovation and will definitely change the way payments are made around the world. We have our hands on a few explosives that have been leaked. Files. Also, yes, we are pretty close to dividing these findings. From your point of view, it's becoming clearer that the Federal Reserve has been after XRP for a while now. A few weeks ago, the FED stated that it was going to